everyone, here's Evita. Good afternoon. I'm preparing my last gardening vlog for the season. And then I'll close my channel and I'll come back in spring of 2025. Thank you so much for all the support, likes and comments. And I wish you a wonderful, warmer, cozier winter months. And I will try to put out a Christmas vlog, at least one. So if you're interested, press the notification bell so you won't miss my Christmas vlog. So today is quite mild and it's dry after all that rain we had a few days ago. And I will be taking down this tall, beautiful, it was beautiful, boxwood hedge here because of that problem we're having with the boxwood moth. I'm not sure what I'll replace it with, but I'll just start cutting them down all the way down, and I will be digging the roots because otherwise they'll come back and then I'll have to start over again. Anyway, I'll be digging them out slowly. No hurry. And yeah, and then that's one of the last tasks that I'll tackle this year. There's another one, and that's the fig tree. I don't know if I can do that over the weekend, but then that's it for this year. This one is my Mexican cucumber that I started from seeds. And I will cut it all the way down now to free it from the trellis. And then I'll put it in the garage. I'll try to keep it in the garage so that I will have an early start next year if it survives. I had a lot of mini cucumbers this year and they were really very tasty for the salad. So I'll try to keep it in the garage and keep it alive, hopefully, until spring so that I'll have an early start in the year 2025 and hopefully a lot of mini Mexican cucumbers. So I cut off all the vines and they're still hanging there on the trellis. I'll clean it up when I have time. And I will move this to the garage now. And there was two more mini cucumbers that were hanging to it. These are now the last bell peppers and eggplants. I'll pull the plants out now. Just a few eggplants. Most of them got damaged from the cold. From last night, it was really the coldest so far. 3 degrees, 2 degrees centigrade. So I'll pull them out now. And I hope that the bell peppers can still ripen inside the house. So I already harvested what I can harvest. A few eggplants were still okay, but yeah, most of them were damaged already from the cold weather. And I'll just pull them out. I also harvested all the bell peppers I can harvest. I'll also pull them out to give room to some lamps lettuce. I still have a lot of parsley that I can harvest, arugula, some radishes. I just parked this white spire euonymus here. I'll find a place to plant them. I just didn't have time last night anymore. So I'll pull those plants out. I finished pulling out the bell peppers and the eggplants from the raised bed. I still have a lot of parsley, a few green onions that grew so big. These are the ones that I planted in spring from my green onions that I bought from the store. I used the top and I planted the roots here. And I'd been using them all these months. And they're still okay, just extra large. So these are the bell peppers and eggplants that I pulled out. And they'll go on top of my compost pile, as always. So that's it for now. Have a wonderful holiday season, and I'll see you again next year. Bye now.